They stood for her. Flashing lights, clinking glasses, the soft thud of prestige echoing off polished marble floors. I didn't move, not even when her commanding officer leaned over my shoulder and whispered, "Wait, you're Dr. Rhea Khatri?" The room paused, eyes turned. Even my mother, who hadn't looked at me once all evening, finally turned her head, mouth slightly open, but no words. For once, silence served me. 3 years ago, I trusted them. Family, a loaded word. It used to mean warmth. Now it tasted like metal. It was during my research fellowship, an international think tank on cybersecurity defense strategies, that it started. I had been invited to DC, submitted a white paper under joint authorship with my sister, Maya. I led the research, she organized the slides. But when the funding arrived and the podiums rose, only one name was kept, hers. She called it a misunderstanding. Our parents called it fate. "Maybe this is Maya's time," my father said. "You're more behind the scenes anyway," my mother offered, like that was kindness. But I saw the truth in the department memo 6 months later. My name had been deliberately removed from the official record. By Maya. She filed a correction, stating I had withdrawn from the project. A neat lie in black ink. I stared at it for hours. Then I printed it, framed it, let it burn into my memory. I didn't scream, didn't storm the house or demand justice. No, I moved. Silently. Calculated. I pivoted into contract consulting, non-disclosure, off-the-grid work for agencies that didn't mind ghosts. Data reconstruction. Deep trace AI forensics. The kind of jobs where you're only known by initials and delivery results. In 2 years, I built a profile so watertight that my alias made it into briefings Maya quoted without knowing they were mine. That amused me. She built a public image. I built an invisible reputation. She had likes. I had leverage. 6 months ago, her file crossed my desk, flagged under review for ethics verification, routine audit. Normally, it would go to someone else, but this one I kept. Inside were ghost footprints, lines of code traced to me, modifications I authored, theory she plagiarized and claimed. I documented everything, quietly, a digital scaffold of betrayal. When I was done, I encrypted it inside a visual neural presentation, uncrackable unless decoded by its creator, me. Tonight's gala was her coronation, presidential honors, federal commendation. She expected applause. I brought the reckoning. I arrived early, sat in the back, didn't need to speak, just watched. Until her superior, the man whose agency had read my dossier, recognized me. He leaned in. "Wait, you're the real RK?" I nodded once. He stared like he was seeing a ghost, then stood, walked straight to the podium. Maya was mid-sentence. He took the mic. "There's been a development," he said. "We've just discovered the core work being honored tonight was, unexpectedly, attributed to the wrong contributor." Gasps. Confusion. I remained seated. I didn't need applause, just the truth. Her face paled. I saw her lips part, but no sound came out. She knew. I watched her crumble behind the poise. The woman who told my fiancé I was too difficult to love. Who forged my name off papers, off invites, off life. She stood in her custom-tailored dress, unraveling. After the crowd dispersed, my mother approached. For the first time in years, she didn't ask if I was eating well, didn't comment on my clothes. She just asked, why? I looked her in the eye. Because you let her erase me. She reached out, fingers trembling. I stepped back. Not cruel, just done. I walked out into the night. No spotlight, no stage. But my reflection stared back from every silent screen that carried the story. Renowned federal award revoked amid exposure of true researcher. Not revenge, just correction. The truth like code, doesn't care how you feel. It only executes what's written. And I wrote this ending with precision. Let them remember my name now. Not because I shouted it, but because when the world tried to delete me, I rewrote the program.